Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the WWE TNA crossover is continuing because Jordynne Grace, the NXT Knockouts Women's, whatever they call it, champion, turned up on NXT to challenge the NXT Women's Champion, whatever her name is, I forgot her name. Roxanne Perez, that's the one. That's the one. I don't watch NXT. Sorry. And there's some banging going on outside. But that happened, and everyone's freaking out. Loads of people like it. Some people don't. And I'm in an area where I don't know how to feel about it. Because, I mean, is it going to be just some stupid shit like Forbidden Door, what AEW do every year? Or is it going to be something that means something? Because when you're doing this promotion crossover, it usually helps one company and harms the other. Sometimes harms both, okay? I mean, look at AEW, for example. When they bring on all the New Japan guys from New Japan onto their show, the viewer that doesn't live on the internet and live for wrestling news doesn't know who these people are. Okay, I can't name most of them. So that's something to tell you. And yeah, you can say, oh, it's introducing wrestlers to a new audience. And to that I say, yeah, but when there's tons of them, and you can't differentiate them, it's a bit hard to do that. So with this crossover, it could work with TNA and WWE, but there's always a chance that it might go south. So keep an eye on that. But what does it mean for former WWE wrestlers such as Dolph Ziggler, right? If Triple H says, oh, we want Dolph Ziggler for a special appearance, Rumble, right? Is he going to be Nick Nemeth or is it going to be Dolph Ziggler? Obviously, he'd probably have to be Dolph Ziggler, but that's probably going to confuse some people with the TNA audience. I don't know, man. I'm sure Triple H will make it work. If it doesn't work, he'll scrap the idea. But this crossover we thought was dead after Scott D'Amore got fired from TNA. Apparently, it's not dead. It's still continuing, and everybody seems happy. So there's that. On to other things. Also featuring NXT. Ethan Page. Who? Sorry. I had to do I had to do that, man. I had to. No, Ethan Page, he was a wrestler in AEW. Didn't get to do much there. He left AEW a few weeks ago. And now he's shown up in NXT. Attacking Trick Williams. So, I mean, they've already put him in the main title feud. Does that mean he'll be losing probably right away? Probably. But it is what it is. I mean, it's a lot better than what he was doing in AEW, which is nothing. I can't remember a single thing he did. But hopefully this works out for him. It's worked out for others like Lexis King, Jade Cargill. I'd say CM Punk, but he's only wrestled one match, and that was the Royal Rumble. But yeah, Ethan Page is now in NXT. Sean Spears has another one. Ethan Page is now in NXT, and hopefully he does some good shit. I will keep my eye on him, because I don't know too much about him. It's going to give me a chance to see what this guy's about, and if he can bring anything to the table, or, unfortunately, be a flop. We will see. And finally, speaking of AEW, a few people have left. So, Mark Henry, Arn Anderson, and Jake Hager are all gone from AEW. Does this matter? No, not really, because Mark Henry wasn't really doing anything. Could have been someone to give a lot of advice to people, but we know what they're like. Arn Anderson, another person they could have used to help train people, advise people, teach people things. But we know how they work over there. And finally, Jake Hager. And I'm going to say this man should never appear in it for a wrestling company ever again. Ever. Never. I don't want to see Jack Swagger return. No. Don't want to see him anywhere else. If he wants to do anything, he should go. But what was he doing? MMA? Bellator? Go back to Bellator. We don't want you in wrestling ever again. Please. Jake Hager. But that is it for today, man. And you're probably wondering, Crossman, why the fuck are you talking about all this stuff? And I'm talking about all this stuff because I'm trying to diversify what I'm doing. Because what I've been doing previously isn't helping, really. It's harming in a way. And I'm also trying to change up my thumbnails a bit because, I mean, the comedy speech bubbles only last for so long. They've got a shelf life at the end of the day. And I'm trying to get somewhere. So, I mean, that's life, I guess. Like, subscribe, follow me on accidentally Crossman25. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.